Assalamu alaikum. In this video we will understand how can we calculate the nth term of cubic sequence. As we know, the formula of nth term is term n is equals to an cube plus bn cube square plus cn plus d. So basically what we need to do, we just need to calculate A, B, C and D. Once we will calculate A, B, C, D, which are the coefficient of n, then we will substitute in the same formula and get the nth term formula of cubic sequence. Let's have an example. 9, 16, 35, 72, 133. So first of all, we need to identify what? We need to identify, is this sequence a cubic sequence, an arithmetic sequence, or a quadratic sequence? How do we know this sequence is a cubic sequence? So remember this thing, we need to find the difference of the consecutive terms. So what will be the difference of 16 minus 9? It will be 7. And what will be the difference of 35 minus 16? It will be 19. Same as we will subtract these two values to get the difference, it will be 37. And 133 minus 72 will give us 61. Okay. So just identify, is this sequence, or you can say the all differences are the same? Are you getting the all difference same? No, because 7, 19, 37 and 61, these are not the constant terms. It should be same. So it means that we need to find further sequence. Okay, let's move and find the difference again of this sequence now. What will be the difference of 19 minus 7? It will be 12. And what will be the difference of 37 minus 19? It will be 18. And 61 minus 37 give us 24. Oops, just observe. It's 12, 18, 24 are the same numbers. Means, are these terms constant? No. It should be a same number. So we will move next to calculate or find the difference to get same difference, or you can say a constant term. So what will be the answer of 18 minus 12? We need to calculate again. It will be 6. 24 minus 18 give us 6. Now we need to stop here because we came to know this is a same answer, means the difference is same, means it's a constant term. So after subtracting how many times we are getting this sequence, it is, you can say it is layer 1, it is layer 2, or it is a layer 3, or you can say first time, second time and third time. So as you are calculating and or getting the same difference third time, so it means you have to go with the method of cubic sequence. Right? Okay. So to calculate cubic sequence, we need to remember 3 important points. What? First one is you always equal the difference of last layer equals to 6a, right? And always equals this 12, the first difference, first value of the second difference sequence, you always make it equals to 12a plus 6b. That is important to remember, right? And same as, what about this one? This is the first value or the first difference of layer 1. So you have to make it equal 7a plus 3b plus c is equals to. And the last one is this first term of the actual sequence. You have to make this equals to a plus b plus c plus d. So this is important to memorize only. This is a little, this step is a little hard step, just you need to memorize. Now I'm going to solve it now. I will take a start with 6a. So 6, as I know, I have to make this equal, it becomes an equation now. So I can write this equation like this. So I told you earlier, we need to find only this A, this B, this C, this D. Once we will calculate it, then we need to substitute the values in the same sequence and get the nth term. So that's why we are finding in this way. So A is giving us what? 6A is equals to 6 is giving us 1. Okay. So what about the second one? The second, I will take the value from here. That is a second equation. So I'll go with 12a plus 6b is equals to 12. As you know, there are two variables. So I know I have calculated a here. So I will substitute the value of a. That is 1. 6b is equals to 12. 12 plus 6b is equals to 12. So we know that 12 minus 12 will give us 0. And anything you will divide with 0, you will get 0. So b will be 0. Okay. So now, what about the third one? That is the third step. We have to calculate 7a. I will take this equation. 7a plus 3b plus c is equals to 7. As we know, a is 1, b is 0. We can substitute a as 1 and b as 0, and we can calculate c. So a will be 1, b will be 0. C I will keep as it is. 7 plus 0 plus C, 7. 7 minus 7 is giving us 0. So C is also 0. Pretty simple. What about the last step? Because D is still left to find. So I will write A plus B plus C plus D is equals to 9. As I know, A is 1. As I know, B and C both are 0. And I will keep D as it is because I need to calculate it. D, 9 minus 1. D is 8. Okay. I will move towards the same formula which I have written in the first step, and that is term n is equals to an cube plus bn square plus cn and plus d. As you know, we have calculated the value of a, b, c and d. So we need to substitute the values. Okay. So term n is equals to an cube plus bn square plus cn plus d. As you know, we have calculated A. A is what? A is 1. So I will write 1 instead of A. N will remain same. And what about B? B is 0. So I will write 0 here. C is also 0. So I will substitute C as 0. And D, what is D? D is 8. I will write 8. Okay. Anything you are multiplying with 1, you will get the same answer back. So it will be n cube plus anything you are multiplying with 0, you will get nothing back. So 0 plus 0, 8, I will write as it is. So what is the formula? Formula is n cube plus 8 of the given sequence. So this is our basically a formula. We have, or you can say a nth term. Okay, but this is important to cross check. How do we know is this a correct formula or not? I'm going to cross check. Okay, the formula was Tn is equals to n cube plus 8. So I'm going to calculate the first term, as I know it is term 1. So because n is 1 now, so I will write 1 instead of n and I will get the answer. 1 cube is 1 plus 8, that is 9. Means first value or first term will be 9. Okay. So I will check for the next term also, means second term. Let's see what will be the answer. Term 2 is what? Term 2 is, because I'm taking a term 2 here, means n will be 2 here. So that's why I'm substituting 2 instead of n. It is plus 8. What will be the cube of 2? Cube of 2 will be 2 times 2 times 2, 8. So I will write 8. So 8 plus 8 is giving us what? 16. Okay. So it's a last check to calculate the third term. What will be the third term? Instead of n, I'm going to write 3 here. 3 cube plus 8. So what is 3 cube? That is 27 plus 8. It is giving us what? 35. So basically first term should be 9, second term should be 16 and third term should be 35. So let's move and check the values. Yes, here it is. The first value is first term is 9, second term is 16 and third term is 35. So it means this is a correct nth term formula. Okay, let's move towards another example. And example 2 says to find the nth term of the following sequence, that is 8, 21, 46, 89 and 156. So first we need to find or identify, is this a cubic sequence? So let's take a start. 21 minus 8. What is the difference of 21 minus 8? It is 13. What is the difference of 46 minus 21? It is 25. Difference of 89 and 46 is 43. And difference of 156 and 89 is 67. Stop at this step and check. Are these all constant terms? Means the all differences are same? No. So it means you need to find the further sequences. What is the difference of 25 minus 13? That is 12. What is the difference of 43 minus 25? That is 18. and the difference of 67 minus 43 is 24. Stop here again and cross check. Are you getting the same difference at second time? No, that is not a constant term. So means you need to find the difference again, because you have to keep finding the difference unless you are not getting the same difference, right? So 18 minus 12 is giving you what? 6. And 24 minus 18 is giving you what? 6. So now you are getting, at third time you are getting the same or constant difference. So it means that is a cubic sequence, because that is the first time, that is the second time, and at third time you are getting the same difference. You can say it a layer 1, layer 2, or you can even say it a layer 3. Alright. So at this step I told you one thing. You have to memorize a few things. So before writing that few things, I'm going to write a general formula of nth term. That is Tn an cube plus bn square plus cn plus d. So basically we need to calculate this a, b, c and d. To calculate this, I told you one thing, and that is you always equals 6, you always equals the last difference, you have to make it equals to 6a. You have to remember this thing. And what about the second sequence? You have to make it equals to 12a plus 6b. No matter you are getting 12 here as a difference, first difference, or no matter you are getting 18, 24, 38, 35, any number here. Okay. And what about the difference of first time? Like the first value of the first difference, you have to make it equals to 7a plus 3b plus c. You have to make it equal to this 13. Okay. So the last one is the first value of the sequence. You have to make it equals to a plus b plus c plus d. So in last, basically we will use these all these 4 equations to find a, and we will use this equation to calculate b, same as we will use this equation to calculate c, and the last one is d, and this equation will help us to calculate d. Let's take a start. So first one is 6a is equals to 6. So we can easily calculate 6a, a only, and that is 1. So a is 1 here. Okay. And what about the second equation? I'm going to write it here. 12a plus 6b is equals to 12. Alright. Now, as you know, there are 2 variables, so I will substitute the value of a here. As you know, we have calculated here. A is 1, so we will substitute 1 instead of a, and we will keep b as it is. So it's giving us 6b is equals to 12 minus 12. Anything you will divide with 0, you will get the answer 0. So it means b is 0 here. Okay. Let's move towards the third equation, that is 7a plus 3b plus c is equals to 13. You know the value of a, you know the value of b, substitute it and get the answer. B is 0. Keep the C as it is because it will help us to calculate C. 7 plus 0, because anything you are going to multiply with 0, you will get the 0 back. Alright. So 13 minus 7 is giving us what? 6. So here C is 6. Okay. Last is A plus B plus C plus D, and that is equals to, just cross check, that is equals to 8. Alright. So I will write 8 here. So what is the value of A? A, you know, that is 1, B is 0, C is 6. So 1 plus 0 plus 6 plus D and is equals to 8. So it means 8 minus 7 is giving you 1. So here you came to know D is 1. So finally we need to substitute the all variables value in this general formula, and that is a n cube plus b n square plus c n plus d. A is 1 here, b is 0 here, c is 6, I will write 6 here, and d is 1, I will write 1 here. So it means that n cube plus 6n plus 1. This is the general formula of the given sequence. 1 minute. Let me draw correctly. Okay. It should be 1 minute. It should be 1 here, I think so. Okay. What is left? We always need to calculate or cross check. We always need to cross check. How can we cross check? We will substitute the values in this general formula to get first or second term back. So let's take a start. T1 is equals to 1 cube plus 6 into 1 plus 1. So it is giving us 1 plus 6 plus 1, that is 8. And term 2, 2 cube plus 6 into 2 plus 1, that is 8 plus 12 plus 1. So 8 plus 13 is giving us what? 21. So we will move back and cross check. Yes, the first term is 8, the second term is 21. So this is how we can easily calculate the nth term of cubic sequence. Jazakallah khair for watching video.